Being able to check your vaginal pH at home is a really good idea if you have vulvodynia that might be related to microbiome issues. So, all you need to check your vaginal pH at home is pH strips. They don't have to be made specially for vaginas, regular pH strips will do. These are the vaginal pH strips I use. You get 100 for $10, so it's 10 cents a strip. I would not pay too much more than that. They do make ones that are specially for testing your vaginal pH. Normal vaginal pH is typically 3.8 to 4.5. And so you see these strips only go to 5.5. Whereas the ones I got, you could also use for testing the pH of your urine if you wanted, or your water, or anything else. They go from like completely acidic to completely neutral. And so if your vaginal pH was over, I think the other one was like 5.5 or 6 or something, people do have vaginal pHs that are 6.5, 7. So you might want a broader one than some of the ones that are specially marketed for vaginas anyway, just to be more accurate on what's going on with you. So, just a refresher in case it's been a while, the vagina is meant to be somewhat acidic. That's healthy. The good bacteria, lactobacillus, prefer an acidic environment, and having high pH is alkaline, more alkaline. So, higher is more alkaline, lower is more acidic. The vagina is naturally somewhat acidic, and that's a good thing. I just saw a post of someone who got confused and was like, I need to have a alkaline vagina. No, alkalinity, over and having a pH of over 4.5 can be a sign that you have bacterial vaginosis. And for me personally, having a slightly elevated pH more than what my normal is, which is usually around a 4, is a sign that I might have a yeast infection. And I find these strips super helpful because if I'm having some weird itching or something, and I'm like, well, is it BV? Could it be yeast? Or is it cytolytic vaginosis, which is an overgrowth of the good bacteria, lactobacillus, that will make you more acidic. So if I check myself and I'm like a 3.5, which is more acidic for me, it's very unlikely that I have bacterial vaginosis or something. So I just find it a good thing for me to check at home kind of before I decide if I want to pursue a doctor's appointment or testing in a lab from them. It's just kind of like a first level thing I can do at home. It can often give me peace of mind. So I really suggest getting to know your vaginal pH, what it's like when you feel better, and what it's like when you maybe have a flare, and seeing if there's a connection there. And the way I check my pH is I just take that test strip and I stick it up a couple inches into my vagina and press it against the vaginal wall, making sure it gets some fluid on it. And then I pull it out and I take a look. And that's how I check.